Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, immediately after President William Samoei Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua were sworn into office yesterday, there is a list that emerged online of a number of officers from the DCI office who have resigned under 24 hours rule. And the Kenyans are asking a lot of questions. Why are people resigning from office in a such quick way after William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua assuming the office? And these are not the only people. There are so many people. It is massive resignation from the office. So we want to check on that list. And then after this, I'm going to explain to you some of the reasons. Of course, I know you are aware of some of the other reasons why these people are resigning. And this is the notice here that I saw online, indicating under the circumstance in which these people are resigning from office. About 7 people there. And this is the situation under which these people are resigning. Reinstatement to duty, nil. Suspension, nil. Warning, nil. Removal, nil. Dismissal, nil. They are clean from there. Part X, attrition, retirement, nil. Resignation. Number 1. Number 231080, Mr. Michael Kinyua Njeru, CP informally, DCI headquarter IB, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 22/8/2022. Number 2. Number 235197, CI Anthony Kariuki, formerly DCI headquarter forensics, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 19/8/2022. Number 3. Number 239695, IP Isabel Nyabonyi Mwembi, formerly DCI Parliament, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 25/8/2022. Number 4. Number 79586, CPL Stephen George Mutunga, formerly DCI headquarters, IB, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 19/8/2022. Watano. Number 97189, PC Josephat Mugo Muriuki, formerly IB banking fraud, resigned under 24 hours rule, CF 19/8/2024. Number 6. Number 100414, PC Simon Obiero Ngoma, formerly DCI headquarters, IB, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 19/8/2022. Na huyu wa 7. Number 81457, PC Olo Kasera Harrison, formerly DCI headquarter, IB, resigned under 24 hours rule, WCF 19/8/2022. Number 3, obituary. Now this one is dead. Number 102183, PC Boniface Wanjoy Njoroge, which occurred 3rd September 2022 while undergoing treatment at Kenyatta National Hospital Unity in Demis. The office was stationed at DCI Langata. Now, the panic and the main question that Kenyans are asking here today, why massive resignation from office when the new government has just taken over the leadership? That is the question we want to try and analyze here. But before we go deep into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you are not subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our returning subscribers and any no comment, I must say thank you so much for unconditional support. Again, I request you to give our video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, before I give my view on the issue of massive resignation, I want you to listen to Oscar Sudi some time back when we were just almost going to an election, when he was warning the county commissioner. To an extent, he even threatened the county commissioner to resign earlier, even before the election. So listen to Oscar Sudi and we will continue with this conversation.
Mambo yalikuwa mengi. Wengine wanasema ati kaunti yetu sijui ndio kaunti ile inaangaliwa. Mimi nilikuwa nikitangaza nikisema hii kaunti tutamaliza siasa na itakuwa kaunti number 1 ya amani. Lakini mimi nataka niseme shukrani. Kuna ile siku moja kabla tupige kura, tulipata shida kidogo. Yule kijana alipigwa risasi. Na nikawaambia vijana relax. Hapo ndio hiyo watu wanataka kutupeleka. Na vijana wakarelax. Na nikawaambia tumuombee yule kijana atapona na hii kaunti itasimama imara. Na mimi ya mwisho kabisa nataka niambie county commissioner. County commissioner, tafuta DCIO wa Langas na utafute DCIO wetu hapa town. Wakuambie ni askari gani alipiga risasi huyo kijana. Hatutaki kupelekana kombo, tuambiane ukweli. Na vile vile wewe county commissioner pia unajua ulitenganisha watu wetu hapa na fitina mingi. Sisi tumekusamea, but you must resign this government. Hatuwezi kukubali hiyo maneno. Tuambiane ukweli ndio inji ipone. Mlikuwa mnataka vita katika taifa la Kenya, lakini sisi kama timu ya Kenya Kwanza tulisimama imara na tukahubiri amani na siasa imeisha. County commissioner ujipange my friend, lazima uende nyumbani. Asante na Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Having listened to the Kapsaret member of parliament Oscar Sudi and everything being clear that Kenya Kwanza won this election and the UDA party leader is currently the president of the Republic of Kenya with his deputy Rigathi Gachagua, there is no any other better way to explain the main reason why we are witnessing massive resignation from office. People are going to resign and the more list is going to come out. The main obvious reason is what Oscar Sudi has said. And already they had asked these people to resign from office. So expect more of the county commissioners to tender their resignation. And you see, the funny thing is that these people are giving a very short notice of 24 hours. Not even a month. So it means this is emergency resignation. People are not comfortable to serve in William Ruto's government. So the main reason is that they are not comfortable. Already they were asked to resign. So this could be an advice from the current regime to these people just to resign and avoid being fired. Maybe they have been advised to resign. And they have to resign as quick as possible to allow this government to appoint new people in these offices. And another reason that you will appreciate is that we understand to some extent, and even Rigathi Gachagua mentioned this, there was a time when he was harassed and he was explaining that he was even arrested and dragged out naked in front of his wife and the children. Rigathi Gachagua up to date has never forgiven the officers who arrested him. And the reason why he was arrested, it was the issue to do with the money in which, in fact, for those who remember, his money was frozen. Some of his account was frozen. And even they were going further to free some of his properties that he cannot even sell or do a transaction. So there was corruption case behind Rigathi Gachagua. So the recovery agency were in progress of recovering some of the money from his account. But there was a question, since Rigathi Gachagua has been declared deputy president-elect, will the state agency continue with the recovering the money? The truth of the matter is that they did not proceed to recover the money. And the Gachagua mentioned earlier that once they win this election, he's going to take his money and accomplish some of the project he was doing, na akuwe na sheria kule nyumbani kwake. So, Rigathi and the team are yet to forgive these officers. And you see, most of these people are from the DCI. Even the president, the current president, there was a number of cases to do with some of his properties, Westin Hotel, na zingine. And who were the people behind this case? Who are the people doing investigation here? Of course, DCI. Some of the close allies of President William Samoei Ruto suffered in the hands of DCI office. And these are the people who are in the office doing the job. So there's no any other better way they can work in an environment where we have President William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua as his deputy in the office. They cannot be comfortable to work with this team. So that already explains the reason why these people have resigned from office. And this should worry Kenyans. Because once the new regime comes to office, no one should be tensed. The same way Rigathi Gachagua said. You know, in one hand, what they say is different, but then what is happening on the ground, it is different. Yesterday, they told Kenya that freedom is here. Don't fear anyone. And just do your work. But now, we are seeing people resigning because of fear. We are seeing people leaving the country because of fear. So what is the real reason on the ground here? But again, there is also a lesson here, because we should not just look on one side. Let us now try to balance and look on both sides. This is also a lesson from the people who are going to take over these offices, being allowed to be used by the state. Even I remember in 2017, the same officers were used to frustrate Raila and even some of his close allies. Akina Junet were being harassed, being arrested every time, and then they suffered. Akina Babu Owino and the team. So this is also the same thing here. So what if you got the government changing, then you have another new regime taking over the power? Just imagine the kind of situation you can have in that country. Assume Railaodinga could have taken over office in 2017. Kungekuwaje? So it is high time for these officers who are working in these offices not to allow the state to use them. Because even we know now William Ruto is going to take over office. But again, the same way Uhuru Kenyatta has been using these officers, of course Ruto as president of the office, he will use them. And what if we have a change and have a new person in the office? So the same officers will suffer the fate. So it is also a lesson for these people to understand and learn how to do their work rather than playing into politics. You see, because of these guys playing into politics, now they are even shameful. They cannot continue with their work. In some extent, they were doing a diligent job. Yes, there was corruption case, and they had to handle it. But to some extent, they even played politics. That's why they have to suffer. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us meet at the comment section to continue with this conversation.